Yeah, hello and welcome. And if you're still here, no problems. A second. Yeah, here it is. I know that a few people are probably not gonna be able to catch this stream since it's this late, but that's also why I decided to play something else than usual. But I wanted to play this game for quite a while now, and I never really got to it, but I don't know. I thought it might be a good idea. I never really played it, like I said. I played it yesterday to understand the very basics and understand how it runs and that kind of stuff. But further than that, I have not really an idea. I know that there are quests. Okay. Yeah. Launch a vessel. And we have some visitors here. Both Coco and Lily are currently sitting here, and yeah. If you don't really know the game, even though it's not huge, but I think most people know it. It's basically you build your own spaceship and fly around, try to get out of orbit and whatever. I think it's even possible to get to. No, you are able to get to the moon, but at least with mods or something, you are supposed to get even further. So it's a very fun and simple game. Yeah. And Lily left us. So the absolute basics, you need rocket engine, a capsule for the astronaut, some things so you don't spin completely out of control, and a nice parachute so you don't splatter against the planet when you get back. And then this stuff. Mystery goo PM. So yeah, I don't really know what it is, but I don't really want to know either. It's basically something you use to generate science, which you need for basically getting every part and whatever. I think the rest is done with money. Like I said, I don't really know too much. I know we make science. I think a crew report. Crew report. Yes. So we basically have everything done here. I didn't really know what SAS stands for, but it's basically a control. Stabilize assistance something. And yeah, for the very short basics, that's basically a compass, but it's a little bit more complex. And here are the different stages of the rocket. So stage 1 is the engine, stage 2 is the parachute. It gets a lot more complex, but yeah, it's the first rocket. With SAS, it's a lot easier to steer, to be honest. It took a while till I figured it out that this thing even exists, but my first rockets, also I didn't know that the symmetry function exists, so basically all the stuff I used till then was wonky at best. I should do some science, I assume. And we are going down. We went perfectly straight. Usually, since I didn't know how to that SAS, so the assistance exists, my rockets landed all over the place. They were still well, but this one is also quite symmetrical in regards of weight distribution. Yeah, we should probably get the parachute. It's still not opening completely. That's gonna happen at some point. Like that. And we are basically spot on. You can increase that time, so speed, so you don't have to wait. And that's basically first successful mission. 1 XP gained. Okay, I think we got the stuff automatically. Escape the atmosphere sounds quite easy. And orbit. Yeah, let's take it. Those are the 4 basic things, if I remember correctly. 4 basic. Second, we probably are able to upgrade. Yeah, wrong thingy. I think that's the tracker where you can... Yeah, where you can follow all the stuff in space and whatever. Research and development. If we... we have enough for both, so... But not for... Oh, actually... Yeah. Let's make a nice new rocket. Let's throw this out. Liquid fueled rockets. They are slightly better in regards of avoiding thrust. Let's make a monster right away. I don't know. At least we should be able to get to space with that one. Really want to. It took me a while till I figured it out at the first when I played it the first time. That's the heat shield. So if we go far enough up, if we come down, it's not the most comfortable experience. So without it, you basically blow up. The antenna you don't really need right now. Symmetry. I want symmetry so we don't have a lot of problems. That stuff is unnecessary. Those are just new parachutes. So I'm not gonna bother with it. And we need... where is it? Where is it? This thing. It's basically a separation device. So if you activate this stage, you blow it up and get rid of the unnecessary stuff. Should we make a monster right away? Yeah, why not? You get to space for sure. We could do this or something like this. I think the easier the thing is we make, the better. Usually, if I play around too much, bad things tend to happen. Let's give this one 6 fans, since I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this part. So, yeah, I think it should be fine. I don't think we will get to orbit just yet, but into space, for sure. Okay, first things first, we can do some science down here as well. Because why not? Yeah, let's put you together. And that's one thing I didn't really realize. You have to turn on the engine. So the liquid fuel engine has different intensities. So think we are ready. Hey, this thing flies pretty nice, to be honest. Okay, we are running out of the first engine. Second engine fire. It's coming down perfectly straight for our center. So I slowed us down a little bit so we don't burn up completely. And we basically escaped. So you keep data. Oh, cancel. I thought we were on this side. Science. Report. That should give us quite a bit of science. Okay, I think I messed up. Ooh, I didn't even... We flew basically perfectly, even without SAS, so without the assistance. And I should have kept a little bit of gasoline. Why is that still going up? I think we can speed it up a little. And should have done that before. And that's basically, that's gonna be a hot drop down. We went up a little bit too straight, I think. Ooh, I messed up. Maybe. No. I opened the parachute too early. If it's glowing red, it's basically done for. Green, if it's yellow, it's maybe okay. And yeah. But we survived. Probably due to our spaceship being basically as light as possible. Ooh. Science. Some money. No XP gained. What do we want next? Ooh. Thicker rockets. On the first time I played the game, it took quite a while till I got this far. But basically here I stopped, so I never got as far as I'm right now, I think. Okay, I had to check something. Yeah, let's get better engines. Let's actually could get both. Yeah, why not? I guess. Okay, I think there might be another contract. Okay, that sounds hard. I don't want to make a crew report at a very specific point. It sounds hard to do. Research and development. That might. How far? That might be possible. I'm not quite sure. I'm just gonna try and get into orbit. Never got into orbit before. I know more or less how I might be able to do so, but yeah. There's a difference between having an idea and basically doing so. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Let's put you in here. I need the explosive. Where are you? There you are. And yeah, I wanted to play this game since I didn't know, since it came out basically, and I never got to it, so I decided why not. Let's make a huge rocket. Seems right. This game is still fun. Even though I didn't get too far into it as of yet. How heavy is it? Oh, yeah. Can I put on more engines? How far can I? Okay. 2, maybe? That's probably too much, yeah. 2 small ones. No. I'm not sure if this will work, or rather, I assume it won't, but let's do it this way. I don't know. Seems a yeah, that seems like it might launch. Actually, I realized something. Might be beneficial to be over here. Yeah, like I said, the game, it all seemed like it would be fun, but I don't know, I never got to it. And career is probably the most basic, so this should be in here. Yeah, I might switch to science mode at some point. Yeah, it seems like that might work. Should probably turn this on. Oops. I think I did a little oopsie. I forgot to turn on the engine as well. It will work. Might be. I think. 1 second. Yeah. I took whatever. That will work out. Let's just let the baby ride. Let's see how far I can go. Yeah. Let's see. How far might I be able to go? If I speed up here, I should extend the orbit. I'm still not nowhere near enough. And I don't have near enough height, so it's probably not gonna be a stable orbit, but just as a proof of concept. Okay. We should probably work ourselves up a little bit to the apex before we burn again. Okay, yeah. The proof of concept seems to work. Oops. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that might also help if you fly towards the trajectory you're supposed to. I think that's the backside. Okay, maybe not. I didn't mind a little help, but figuring that kind of stuff out, I don't know. That should be somewhat a trajectory. Yeah. If I figured it out a little bit earlier, this would help be a perfect flight. Okay, I think we don't need you anymore, and we should do this. No, it was just a proof of concept. I wanted to prove I could somewhat enter or prolong my orbit. I was quite certain that it won't work. I'm still amazed at the shape they figured out to be the perfect ergonomic, perfect shape for re-entry. I think it took them literally years just to get this shape right. Should have opened the goo. Okay. Oops. The rest should be smooth sailing. Okay. Recover. Okay, we've got some more science. Science. More rocket parts? I don't know. That seems not too crucial. This as well. This might be interesting. Just the fact, for the fact we can produce more science. Worth probably this one. Yeah, I really want to have quite a bit of fuel left when I enter orbit, but can I upgrade this one or something? Okay. Waking up. How much is it? It's worth it. It means I can get better rockets. Let's get rid of you. Oh, I didn't get the science upgrade. This one seems quite useful to get into orbit. This one, I didn't want to build a plane, and yeah. Now let's try and get to orbit first. I really want to do that first. Okay. So, huge fuel tank, because why not? I think 2 should probably be enough. Yeah. Let's go for 3. Then engine. A swivel engine is probably the best for out of orbit, since it seems the best to navigate. Then this thing. Then gasoline. Okay, this is going to be a monster. Oh, why not? Can I move you somehow? without doing this, but I'm just gonna do this. Let's go for it. I don't know. It might not be a bad idea to put one of the solid fuel engines. Oh, actually. Since I have this much mass to spare, well, I guess if this one doesn't get into orbit, I don't know what will. I'm probably gonna blow it up somehow, but still. Seems alright to me. Well, those two thingies, and I guess that might be possible. Crew. Mission Space Center astronaut. I could hire another one. These two seem the best. Yeah, it seems like the... I don't know. It seems like a very simple introduction into the game, so I might switch it up at some point, so I should probably get those stages into proper shape. Seems alright. Turn this on. I already know this will go horribly wrong, but still. So to achieve orbit. I don't care. Yeah. Started anyways. Let's see what happens. It's going actually pretty well. Oops. I started it up. It went perfectly well up to the point where I fucked up. Okay, that should be fine. Oh. I guess we are gonna go sideways. At this point, I want to play that. Oh. Why didn't they separate? The problem was I didn't turn on this thing. You are supposed to be in here. I think it should be fine as soon as we get rid of those. I hope, at least. Let's turn this on. Yeah, let's see what happens when we get rid of those two. Plus, if I have turned it on at full tilt, it should probably change quite a bit. Okay, 1 second. Did I construct it wrong? Okay. Yeah, I used the terror here. The problem is with those two. Seem to... Okay. Let's throw you in here. Tarot. Explodey disc. You can't put the stuff in here. Oh, you can. Oh, sorry. Now, can I put you... I should probably turn on symmetry. Yeah, that seems to be right. Where are the nose cones? let's have us go with this one. Okay. Oops, you belong in here. This one in here. The rest seems fine. Full tilt. I think I resolved the problem, but they struggle a little. But nothing is super wrong as of yet. Yeah, I literally thought about it, but I thought, yeah, it's probably fine. Okay, the thrust is not working. Oh, maybe if I were to change the traction. Oh, I think I found the problem. No, the problem is not the rocket. The pilot is the problem. So me. Think that's low enough. Where are they? If I were to put the engines in the right position, the rocket into the right position, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. And yeah, that looks a little bit better. Oh, I thought I switched it already. I completely forgot. Let's put it in a swivel. I completely overlooked that one. Okay, let's put you here. I need one more. Hello. So, those you belong in here, you belong in here. This two in here, up here. Everything seems right. Turn on the engines. We are pretty slow, but we are gaining altitude. Yeah, I wanted to arc it anyways, but with the other engines, it's a little bit tricky. Tricky. I know at my apex, I should be basically horizontal to the planet. My fuel consumption is pretty nice. We might be able to get into orbit. Yeah, I should still give a little bit more juice. We need a little bit more altitude, I assume. Let's turn it off a little. Okay, we escaped the atmosphere, so we should be fine. I keep the little bit of fuel for the apex and then disconnect and give the last thrust with the apex. Think that should be enough to get into orbit. I should probably also do this finally. Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, it's fine. That seems alright. Slightly tilted upwards, just in case. And I need to turn on the engine. Okay, lunar flyby. I think I have to adjust my flight angle a little. I started my engines a little bit too late, I think. I'm extending my orbit at least. Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting to to the moon. Probably. Actually, yeah. It should be possible if I level out this way. Let's do the moon next flight. I achieved orbit, more or less, I think. Uh, that, I would say that's orbit. Let's do that next round. Let's turn on warp speed. We should probably slow down by now. Yeah, don't criticize a man's orbit. This should be. Oh. Did I go into the wrong direction again? No. Yeah, I did. Adventures. I'm going for a little. I don't know where. Oh, I should probably get rid of this. Uh, I thought I had a little bit more time. Let's try a nicer orbit. Oh. But considering I never really played the game, I got relatively close to getting into orbit. Or getting into orbit and back. Yeah. I hope I'm gonna be able to do that. When I level out a little bit better and burn my fuel a little bit more efficiently, I should be able to do so. Yeah. Someone who has basically no idea what he's doing. Yeah, I know the feeling. If you see a complete noob butcher a game you like. But we are in the upper atmosphere. Yeah, this is that kind of game where I'm shit. Someone who gets to moon super easily is probably still shit compared to someone who, I don't know. That's the kind of game where there are people that are basically genius, but in a game like Kerbal, Space Brook. Let's slow down a little. Yeah, but compared to some of those maniacs that, I don't know, are basically real life NASA engineers. Yeah. It's generally a fun game, since it is pretty goofy and dumb, but at the same time, it's actually somewhat realistic, if you want to call it that. It's not compared to the art style of, for example, the astronauts, it's very realistic compared to that. Let's see, it's a fun game. That's why I wanted to play it for such a long time, but I never really got to it. and you can do quite a lot of dumb stuff. Let's start burning. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Gravity is pretty much one of the bigger issues in rocketry. Gravity and the atmosphere. So if you cut that down, it's a lot easier. Yeah, that might work out. It's still gonna be quite egg-shaped, but I don't care. Oh, that's the thing. Actually, not gonna lie, this is a very nice orbit. I don't need to refine this masterpiece. This is absolutely perfect. Now I only have to get this nice and ready. Does this already count for getting into orbit for the quest, or do I have to complete a full cycle? Lunar flyby next flight. I'm happy I have a somewhat stable orbit. That's an achievement for already. So lunar flyby. I don't know. I don't really trust my engines. I accept the mission. I accepted the mission for into orbit. So let's slow down. Yeah, I should. Oh no. I went the wrong way. Yeah. I still don't trust my engines. And my, especially my fly skill. Actually, I should probably do the science first. Um, yeah, I guess. Okay. I think we can start the burn. Let's get a nice end. Actually, let's put it a little bit more, just in case. Yeah. I might change that up later. That should be a decent re-entry. Yeah, I did the crew report already. Why am I this wonky? That's how that's supposed to be. Nah, still, I have still enough time. Um, where is it? Spacewalk. Oh, the bottom right. Oh, EVA. Hello. Yeah. I should probably... Okay, the orbit is still... Yeah, we'll be fine. We are basically landing perfectly at home. We probably will slow down quite a bit in the atmosphere, so... Yeah, I will look into that when we come home safely. Yeah. I think I can get rid of the main rocket part. And can turn this off. Really? Yeah, not yet. No, I can turn it off as soon as I'm in the atmosphere. Since it's auto-correcting. Um, it's getting toasty. But it's a very shallow angle of attack, so it should be perfectly fine. Okay, we should survive, I think. Okay, it's perfectly fine. Okay, not really. A little bit of science. Not that much. Level 1. Nice. Mission. Yeah, it's in here. Actually, not that much science considering what we did. Explore the moon. It's easy, they say. The rest seems like a pain in the ass. Just the fact that you have to be at a certain altitude and certain speed, that seems like an issue. That's not enough for anything. Very nice. I have an idea. Okay. No. Let's remove this one and put in a large tank. Gives us a little bit more choose. Okay. We could add one more part. Mm-hmm. 46 tons. How much thrust can swivel? Put out, that's risky. I don't know. Let's go to the moon. If it won't work. It will still be fine. This thing looks a little bit problematic, to be honest. Yeah. It seems like it might work. Okay, I have to escape the orbit, loop around, and get back safe. I should probably turn this on. It's a bit slow, but yeah. Yeah. I hope so. This thing is flying a little bit wonky. It really wants to turn down. Mm, I'm holding at max against the thing. Okay. Now we should escape orbit quite easily. I assume we want to head up a little bit more straight than usual. Yeah. I just threw two large tanks in, so one medium was changed into a large one, and one and one large completely extra. Okay, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I struggle to get to the moon. Why am I descending? No. What would happen if I lose contact? Right, theoretically, of course, if I don't have an antenna or anything at all. Actually, I have a pilot, so it's fine. If we get there in the first place. Actually, we can turn it off a little. Let's get into stable orbit first. I know. I did it, whatever. I think he can start burning. Yeah, I know. This is a pretty bad flight. And I might put on an antenna. Yeah. Imagine you get stuck in space. That's, that's a very horrific thing to imagine. I assume if I wanted to get to the moon, I should try get it over here, burn my thrusters, and extend my orbit. Yeah, space station sounds interesting. Yeah, a little bit more fuel might be nice. That's if a game like this starts to lag, it's more a sign of how good you are. Yeah, I I could probably wait. I don't know how long, um, to change. Wait till the orbit is right. But I think I'm just gonna abort the mission by landing. Yeah. Why can't I zoom in more? Oh, yeah. Do we have any science to do a little bit? Not really, and not really. Oh, I'm still burning fuel. Just realized. I should probably start descending. But steering in space games is always a pain in the ass. By design, but still. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently trying to get back to planet. Yeah, this should be fine. I think that should be a fine orbit to re-enter. It's a little bit steep, but my heat shield will survive. No, it was never planned as a moon flyby. No, uh, it was just for looking around in space. No, I never planned to go to the moon. You don't know how tempted I'm to just spin the rocket down and burn all the fuel and just lawn dart. So full thrust towards the planet. Actually, we need to spin around. I think. No. Yeah, no. It was already correct. Imagine in reality, NASA or whatever, doing, let's call it science this way. Just throw a dude into space and see what happens. I think it's in the nature of those kind of games. No one feels comfortable with that kind of stuff. At some point, going to the moon is probably just, yeah, like going into the orbit, but going somewhere like this, that sounds frightening. Or going somewhere like this. Getting sucked into some sounds. Not that comfortable, to be honest. And I accidentally turned it on. Yeah, why not? It's your duty as a scientist. You have to land there. Actually, no, you don't have to land there. You have to get a colony up there. Otherwise, you're still a noob, so... Okay, yeah. That orbit is also relatively stable. The weird thing here is the orbit is... yeah. Not that easy to predict, so you have to basically get it perfectly right, or you have to fly through space for a millennia. Hello. I should probably get ready for re-entry. It's gonna get hot soon. Yeah. That's what you say, but did you try it? Did you do it? You have to have an ambition. You have to do the impossible for the advance of science. A robot doesn't count. That's just an excuse for the weak. You have to sacrifice a human. Yeah? I should be fine. And touchdown. Do we get anything nice? A little bit of science. Um, Yeah, but a space station around the orbit is still not a thing you need for scientific success. You need to land there. You have to do stuff you don't want to do to advance science. Yeah, I need more science in general. I can't afford anything here. So, okay. I guess I'm gonna cover it. Mission control. That's still the old ones. I never really looked at most of this. I'm pretty good in convincing people to do stupid stuff in games and gaslighting them to do those stupid stuff. It's always fun. I think you build aircrafts in here basically. I want to build one at some point, but not right now. Tracking station. Do you have anything to track? Yeah, that's still garbage. You need to land there. A person, at least a corpse, has to touch down on the ground to sacrifice for a sacrifice. Okay, the upgrades get quite expensive, not gonna lie. Aircraft. Okay, I've apparently deleted it, but I wanted to rebuild something anyway, so I have an idea. I at least want this much, and a swivel. Then I have a glorious idea to improve the overall efficiency. It might not work, but yeah, that's the thing I wanted to find. Actually, I could use this engine in here. Forgot. Don't need as much power. Yeah, it's sometimes weird if a game that's, I don't know, how old is the game? I think 2016, so 7 years, but at least you can see that they still want to improve it, and it's better having those updates and annoyances rather than getting a game and it being basically shit, because no one in the development team cares. Oh, I forgot the heat shield and heat shield, where were you? There you are. I need an antenna, I assume. I want some goo. Thermometer and this thing. And I need where is it? The discs. Oh. And then probably need a parachute. It might help getting back alive. Where's the damn thing? There it is. I don't need that kind of fancy stuff. How many parts can I still use? Okay, more than enough for what I have planned, I hope. No. I still really have to remember where that thing is at some point. Oh, I guess that's fine. More engines, more fun. Yeah, I need this stuff. Do I want anything else? I have another antenna, I have science goo, I have a parachute, I have stuff to blow up. Since I don't have anything better to add, let's add some gasoline. I guess that might be fun. Alright. I need more. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, you belong to that. Yeah, that seems like it might work. Maybe if I get into a stable orbit, might be fine. The rockets are a little bit far up since I added one more fuel tank, but I assume it might be fine. Yeah, adding another one made it a lot faster. Who would have thought if you had a huge rocket engine? I forgot to turn on the engine. Okay, nice explosion. Yeah, this rocket is actually quite nice. How is my orbit looking? That might become a rather nice orbit. You've done something. Yeah, a game is a little bit old. A few old games tend to have some character. If you touch the wrong thing. Yeah, if you can fix a old game, of course. Actually, could turn this off now and start it up at the apex. That's so often the best thing. If you just do something, have no idea what you're doing, but it still worked in the end. The worst thing is then if someone else has a similar problem and asks you, yeah, how did you fix it? You have to tell them, yeah, you have no idea. You just pressed something. I think I can start on the engines. It's gonna be a very nice orbit. Yeah, as long as it works. I had a little bit too little thrust here. Google knows everything. Okay, we achieved a nice orbit. And that's pretty bad in relation to the moon. Okay. A little bit more. Actually, I think I need to start up my engines a little. To gain a little bit of altitude. I think I had a similar outcome. I think I had 40 something. If I hit around here, I should get a nice orbit to the moon, I assume. It's gonna be interesting, but... this way. Oh, damn it. I'm a dumbass. Did you know? Okay, that's a drive-by. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take quite a while. And I'm not gonna be there. The moon is not gonna be there. But it's a drive-by. I do somewhat. It is the perfect orbit. Yeah? Yeah? Don't question my genius. I know I fucked up. I accidentally pressed S to slow down since I'm used to using S. I should probably just cut it by losses. If I had this nice orbit, it would be fine. It looked like this. But when I pressed S and spun around like crazy, it started to become an issue. And this doesn't count as one of my failed drive-bys. Still, I might be able to get some science. Okay, that was a little bit too fast. I didn't want to do that this fast. Oh, I wanted to do this. Oopsie. Okay, let's get back to the drawing board. And I didn't get the DLCs. I just got the base game. I had it lying around for quite a while, but I never played. Okay, I might. How do I improve this design? Let's get rid of those and put them a little bit lower. Should improve our point of balance. But the three were quite a nice addition. The speed was quite good. I think that's the maximum, yeah. But just the fact that I got into orbit, basically the first time really playing the game, that's already nice. Yeah, maybe next time. The spinning is intentional. If something spins, it's better in regards of aerodynamics. That's for sure the reason. Oh, I should turn on the engines. Yeah. I will get to the moon. steering feels still. Yeah, maybe. I was very confused why the steering was this bad. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. I think we are a little bit fast. Yeah. The problem is, if I were to put a swivel engine, one second. Let's go over here. Fuck it. It's already too late. Yeah, I could turn on the swivel engine during the first stage just to navigate a little bit better. That's not fair. I had a very interesting start. Where's the moon actually? Okay. Almost there. Actually. Full burn. Okay, that was an atrocious start. Okay, that's gonna be a dot, so let's have at least a little fun. You might beat me to the moon, but I will have a glorious death. He doesn't even look concerned. Okay. Now he does. A little. Oh, such a pity. I had to do it. There was no other chance. Yeah, let's do this. Actually, do this. Turn. Oh. Okay, we should get into orbit really soon. This might actually be a decent flight. I hope so much you just blow up. Yeah, if you knew how to do it, and you probably have a few more parts than me. Maybe. And it's somewhat reasonable to assume you can get to the moon. Yeah, okay. Still, experience beats parts. How many hours do you have in the game? I can tell you I have... Yeah, I have maybe 3.5, if at all. Yeah, 3.5, let's say. But getting into orbit, I have to say, it works alright. Yeah, I might do that. Or actually, why would you suggest that? Do you think I'm bad at the game? Oh. Yeah, a tutorial to get the basic to get to the moon. After that, it's probably relatively, if you can get to the moon, you should be able to get to another planet somewhat reasonably. Okay. That's a decent orbit. Only thing now. Yeah. It's probably a lot of... Yeah, I just go around the planet. It's that simple. Now I only have to get to the moon. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna slingshot him out. Either I get to the moon and back, or I will be a glorious explorer lost on, I don't know, space. What the Oh. I think that will be a success. I'm gonna use the Beyblade strategy. If you turn around fast enough, the atmosphere can't chase you, so you won't die. I have to build something now. Oddly enough, it works. Could still. What have you done? I have to destroy my little boy. I have to build something more incredible. Actually, I need you right now. Actually, I don't need you. I don't need a second stage. Actually, I want to try two things. That's not really something that is supposed to work, but it's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's the game's fault to give you the freedom to do that kind of stuff. It's for sure not our fault that we, we do this kind of stuff. How many parts? 30. I see nothing wrong. The swiveling of the engines is very nice. Yeah. 1 second. This should be with them. The rest seems fine, I guess. Okay. I think I did something wrong. I should probably turn this on. Yeah. You get shot in a game because, you, I don't know, in a multiplayer game, it's only because the other people are hacking or the game is broken, not because you. Uh, the game is fantastic. I have to build something now. This something is gonna be very important. I think 3 engines should be enough. Actually, I need to lower this one. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, next time I'm just gonna start a science mode thing. He is gonna feel the glory. Why? Why wouldn't you? Don't tell me. Why wouldn't you work? I guess. This is going to be glorious. Um, no, you get an extra stage. Yeah, I guess. Okay, nah. It bugs me that yeah, I guess I have to do it this way. Let's do you 1 second. I need this one. Yeah, I will be fine. Okay, good. Actually, can I do science down here? Okay, nothing. Still. Ooh. Yeah. I have a greater goal right now. Okay, no daughter. Yeah, I'd like to use tutorials as well, but usually I try to just play around with it a little bit on my own, and then I use tutorials. Actually, since I got a little bit. So looking up a tutorial, I didn't see anything wrong with that. Okay. Turn this on. That should be fine. No. That's not. The supposed to be. I guess. Yeah, I have a few Lorcas usually. And a few are probably just switching in and out, I guess. So I have a few regulars who sometimes write, but sometimes just come in and chill a little. Oh. Yeah, according to my stats, there are a lot that just switch in and out. And on YouTube and generally, sometimes it's lagging a little behind, so it might be someone in here and it's not showing, and then sometimes there are people in here and it shows a lower number. And usually I don't really play at this time, so I don't know. Usually the last few streams I had probably more towards 5 viewers or so in average. Um, oh, it worked. The Bayblade of Death. Glorious things are happening. That's even my orbit looking. Yeah. Okay, the whole thing ripped itself apart apparently. I actually got the game for free. this is one of the games I just got for free. Little trick. I absolutely hate the Epic Game Launcher, but it's absolutely fantastic. I have probably around 150 games up there, all for free. I never spent a single cent on there. And a few of these games are literally 40 euros games or whatever. So I have quite a lot of games. A lot of those games are not really something I'm particularly interested in, but also a few of these games, first of all, when I started, I got all the Batman games, so even Lego Batman and that kind of stuff, the whole bundle for free. That's when I started looking at the Epic Game Launcher. But there are a few games I don't really would like to play, but still I get it since, yeah, free games. But a few of those games are nothing I would buy, but when I had them, I played them and they were pretty nice. And obviously, sometimes there are gems in there, like this one. Or, for example, I have GTA 6 also twice, since I have it on Steam and on the Epic Game Launcher because I got it for free. So, especially around Christmas, I don't know if it's every year, but around Christmas they had at least something like an advance calendar, where they give you one game a day for, I think, 24 days straight. I still hate the launcher. It's abysmal to navigate around in, but why did they ruin Rocket League? This rocket should actually be rather nice, if you think about it. Yeah, if you know the Epic Game Launcher, it's even better nowadays, but at the beginning, navigating your own library is basically it's pain. It's still on Steam. It's so much better if you want to look at a game on Steam in your library. Click on the game, and then it shows up, has a somewhat basically the basic information, and then you can go to the shop page if you want to look at something else. On Epic, if you want to do that, yeah, you can click the game, get basically no information. If you want to go to the shop page, yeah, you can go there. But if you go back to your library, yeah, where's the game? Yeah, just finding it again. It hurts. And sorting the games and such is also a pain in the ass. So I recommend the Epic Game Launcher, but I also tell you don't do it. It's pretty nice regarding free games and such. Would never spend money there just because they annoy me so much, but otherwise, yeah, I never really played Fortnite. The only battle royale I played for a while was Apex Legends, but it's also been quite a while and never really serious. I played it with one or two friends at the time, so it was up a little, and it's a fun game, but basically at the time we got better. Yeah, it's fun, but at the time I'm not really good at shooter games or anything like that, and my friends as well. But when we got somewhat decent in the game, we basically stopped playing. To Apex. No. Apex is... It's been a while since I played it, but it was relatively decent. But literally the only thing why I use the Epic Game Launcher is because of the free games. I know that's basically the strategy to give people free games so they can grow their platform, but still... they should get their act together. Okay, building a lighter rocket might be the play. Considering my current flight path, didn't even burn a lot and already got this nice orbit. Yeah. Actually, yeah. It's just another moon, but bigger. And further out. And nice and purple. Small. Yeah. It might be. I never really looked at it. Yeah, if you hit it, why not? I think I have to rethink my engines, or generally my design, since this very, very small rocket basically outperformed the huge ones I've built before. Just want to get in a somewhat nice orbit, so to prove myself I can get into orbit. And it's not a nice orbit, not at all, but it's an orbit. Yeah. I'm still a little bit wonky with the controls. It feels a little bit weird still. I'm so used to W and S being the controls for speeding up and slowing down. That's the best thing. I'm thinking, where was it? Um, Black Desert Online, so MMO, but where you could chain combos together and whatever while fighting. I was actually not too bad at fighting. I had no idea what combos to do. At least not. If you ask me, I couldn't tell you, but I had them locked in my muscle memory somehow. And just smashed my keyboard, and it worked out just fine. And I got decent combos together, but still, it, it looked probably like a monkey trying to kill his keyboard. And I think I don't need you anymore. um, no, you are still a filthy noob. Since did you go to the further out planet? The what's it called? This one. If you've been there, then maybe, yeah, you're a gamer, but now you're still a filthy noob. And pointing out that I didn't even go to the moon yet is not a legit argument. Yeah, does not count. You have a person sitting on the planet. No. Yeah, that's everything. It's nice and good, but still, filthy noob. You don't have a base on. Annoying people that are somewhat good at games with impossible tasks and telling them that they are super bad is always fun. Just because they can't do something that's almost impossible or impossible, basically. uh, you have to go there. It's your duty as a human to explore the far outer reach. Oh, yeah, I should have opened my purse sheet a little bit earlier, I assume. It's still gonna be fine. Yeah, and it does not count. Yeah. Okay, I think I fucked up. That's just something you are telling yourself to make you feel better. And I think I'm gonna call it here for the day. I should go to bed. So, I don't know when I'm gonna play. Um, no, it isn't. It's just your illusion. It's far easier. Now, I'm gonna stop here for today. I didn't know when I'm gonna play this again. And especially around this time. Maybe next week, but tomorrow I'm gonna play Divinity Origins Sin 2. Finally again. But I will come back to this game. Yeah, I usually don't play around this or stream around this time a day. I usually stream around yeah, I stop usually around 6 hours earlier than this. So usually I shifted 6 hours earlier. So I don't know. I might play around this time next week. But yeah, if I play this at this time, I'm gonna play Kerbal's Space Program again. I think this is gonna be my off-schedule late night game. So, goodbye. Have a nice day. Yeah. So you're telling me that I'm bad? That hurts my feelings. Yeah, it's close to midnight. Yeah, good day or good night or whatever to you. And maybe we see us next time.